Rippy over here the first week of October. On my way home from the Bunyan show, I stopped in Noble County, Ohio on Skinny Road. It's 5 miles west of the Super Slab, exit 25, I-77. The site of the crash site of the U.S. Navy airship Shenandoah, similar to a blimp or a dirigible. The crash site. The Shenandoah was built in 1923, made 50 flights, but its last flight was a fatal one in September of 1925. So approximately 2 years later, with a crew and passengers of 40 some, um, approximately 19, I think, were fatal and 40 some survivors. Does that make sense what I just said? You know, there was 40 people, some altogether, and maybe half perished in the crash, but over half survived the crash. And it crashed in three pieces, and this is what they call wreckage site number 3. This is just to bring awareness to the Shenandoah. It was be 100 years ago, you know. And this is where it happened, and it's explained as a squall. Kind of a pilot error. It was bad weather that day. Should have went a different route. They were en route to make a 40 stop tour. They were going to go to state fairs, which is kind of late in the year. Maybe they did it different 100 years ago. But a small storyboard. I'm sure it's interesting. I hope it's on the internet. But a quick overview, and I have a few notes. And this is my picture. I'll show them again. So here's the unit in full flight here. It's 2 full football fields plus the end zones at 620 feet long. 620 feet long. So I thought maybe this was like the whole ship, but that's only a third of it. 620 feet is 2 football fields plus the end zone. And it shows it broke into 3 pieces. And I liked it because it's even Navy, but you steered it like a ship. It had a ship wheel in it. I'm not sure what these tie downs are. I've tripped over them 3 times. Some nicely poured concrete memorial. It's a little corkscrew hill. It's a curvy, windy, little skinny road here. A lot of water washing out. Beautiful fall day. Northern white pine. A memorial marker for the fatal. The captain did decease in it. There is some sort of museum, and I wonder if they have that ship's wheel from the U.S. Shenandoah airship crash site. It was manufactured in New Jersey, and the Hindenburg was in 1937, so that was like a whole century later. And there was a battle between the U.S. And Europe on the airship. The use of manufacturing. Exciting, roaring 20s. The race was on. Commander Zach, the Zeppelin, and the Hindenburg's, a couple other terms used. Rigid airship ZR1, Lakehurst, New Jersey. Iron Maiden made a song about an airship over in Europe across the pond. There's memorials. The meaning of Shenandoah. The Shenandoah is a valley in Virginia, and here we are. It's manufactured in New Jersey and crashed in Ohio. But the Native American meaning of Shenandoah is daughter of the stars. And God bless the United States of America. And it just shows. Kind of reminds me of the guy who was going down to see the Titanic here recently in that submersible when it's pitch black down there. The things that humans do, you know, even just the Titanic, let alone the billionaire guy who perished trying to look at the Titanic. But these guys were very excited about this technology. It's a helium-filled device. It traveled 70 miles per hour. The Shenandoah had made a round trip from, I think it was New Jersey, to California and back, a California turn, deemed safe. 680 feet long. It weighed 36 tons. So that's approximately a fully loaded semi. And I don't know if that's fully loaded or empty. 36 tons, traveling 70 miles per hour. So, and I don't know what the power plant on it was. But the crash site of the U.S. Shenandoah airship, right here. What's it, Caldwell, Ohio? Noble County with Beauregard Lippy. Thanks again. 1925, September the 3rd.